welcome back to another Chocolate Docs video. Thanks for tuning in. So I have to ask, how are you feeling? How are y'all doing today? Have you looked in the mirror and told yourself that you're beautiful? If not, stop this video, go do that, give yourself some encouragement, tell yourself you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're amazing, you're fantastic, you are a child of God.
Okay.
And then come back and we can get started.
She get a little extra today, okay? In this video, we're gonna just give you guys like top 10 things that you should and shouldn't do, do's and don'ts for like social media, how you should navigate that, especially during application season. A lot of the what's it called? Admissions committees. Sometimes they have people looking at your social media profile, so make sure that it's appropriate. Period.
Like some people are like, oh, they're not gonna look at my Facebook, or it's private. Y'all, they can look at everything.
Especially if your name is something that's identifiable and you haven't changed it or whatever, it's
they can
access.
find you.
Yeah.
And this goes for interviews, this goes for jobs, this goes for internships, any like type of research opportunities that you might apply for. So any of these apply to this. So yeah, we're gonna jump right in. Okay, so we're gonna do the do's first, and then we're gonna go to the don'ts. So the first do, make sure your stuff is on private. I know I mentioned that they can still find you sometimes, but most of the time they can't see like what you actually post. They can see like your profile picture and like your name, but they can't see your actual post. So make sure to put yourself on private. Just to keep it safe, play it safe, make sure everything's on private. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, even though it goes away 24 hours, it can come back. Instagram, all social media, whatever social media that's out there that I don't even know about, whatever it is, put it on private.
And make sure your bio is appropriate too, because they can see that. So
Alright, so number 2. So use social media to your advantage. So use it as like the business platform, like get a LinkedIn, make connections with mentors, with people you look up to, with people who can help you get to where you need to be. Like use your social media strategically.
Yeah.
Talk to people, DM people, be like, I saw you doing this, can you help me with this? You seem to be good at this and successful in this, give me some tips and advice, because we do it all the time. So use those social media platforms correctly.
Yeah, because there's some people who are in medical school, like for some of you guys who want to go to medical school, some of them are already in medical school or who are actual doctors. They may be able to like put you in the door to an interview if that's like what their realm is. So just be mindful of that, and when you reach out to them, of course, be professional. Like even though it's a DM, still be professional. Like make sure you proofread. Like that's not cute.
Use proper grammar, guys.
It's like for real. Capitalized letters, use sentences like full sentences.
Make sure it's formal.
These are all professionals. So yeah,
you want to present yourself correctly.
100%.
So, but yeah, like she said, you can get different opportunities, shadowing, like just anything. You can just sit down and talk with them over coffee or anything. So the opportunities are endless.
That's very true.
Number 3 is use your social media to basically portray who you are as a person. Show your interests, show what you're into, post pictures of you traveling. Your traveling is what you want to do. Food, if you're interested in food, playing sports, medicine, like whatever interests you and can show positive things about you, post those.
And I mean, you can still, I remember in college people asked about like posting alcohol. Like you can post, I feel like you can post a glass of wine, like if you're at a winery or something, but like obviously you don't want to post yourself chugging a glass of vodka or something. You know what I'm saying? Like have some sense. Like some of y'all, it's common sense. So yeah, that's like the tidbit on alcohol, I feel like.
And also, you can like share things that you're interested in as far as like articles are. Like if you see a funny article or something that's interesting you, something like about some new innovation in medicine or some, I don't know, something like politically that's not controversial, or something that's really interesting to you, post about it. That's also a way that you can like show who you are and like your personality and stuff like that. So going into number 4. So add yourself into groups that you're in. So whether that's like school related, organizations, it can be related to your hobbies, just anything that you're interested in and that like shows more about you. Add yourself into those groups because people can see what groups you're in.
Yeah, that's true. But I think one of the main etiquettes about being in a group, there are going to be professionals in there. So obviously don't be problematic in those groups. Like make sure you're still professional and like showing like respect to everybody in the group. You don't want to be kicked out of a group because people are going to remember you. And you never know like how that can come back up. So just be wise whenever you're typing on the internet, y'all, for real.
Yeah, and that goes for even like groups for school, because I know a lot of classes now like have Facebook groups. Be careful what you post in those, because more people are looking at that than you think. Teachers have access to those, higher admin have access to those, like they know what you're doing in those groups, especially related to school. So be careful with what you post.
Yeah, because
and don't do nothing illegal, don't be cheating, do anything that's considered cheating or anything like that, because I have heard of classes who have gotten in trouble and gotten zeros because of somebody cheated and it wasn't like up to the standards for the teacher. So be careful.
Especially because like you don't know everybody in that group, and you're gonna be in a group of people who will be willing to report you to the ethics committee. Like, so do not put yourself in that predicament at all. Like, be very cautious of what you're posting.
Reconsider, read some literature on the subject. You sure?
If you're doubting posting it, then don't do it at all. If you have to second guess your post, don't post it.
Yeah, it's not what you do.
It's not.
All right, and number 5, Google yourself. You might be famous or whatever, but now really though, Google yourself and see what pops up. Because if you Google yourself and not the nicest thing pops up or something that's a little questionable, you might want to take it out.
Honestly.
Use that as an opportunity to like delete whatever that is, because you don't want anything negative representing you
at all. I think when I Google myself, I think I had like my article for the school that I'm at, and then like some other random stuff, and then like my Facebook profile. So make sure y'all are having stuff that's like appropriate that comes up. You don't want no inappropriate stuff coming up. And like the first thing that happens is your name, and then it's just like FBI.
I'm lucky because my name is very, very common. So when I Google myself, there's like a million other Jessica Greens that pop up. So I'm good.
Yeah.
But y'all with the unique names and the not so common names, be careful.
Go to Google Images too, because Google Images will expose you real quick. So make sure your little headshot is real cute.
Okay. Don't be out here looking dusty or doing something you're supposed to be doing.
But yeah. So that's good.
So those are our 5 do's of social media. So now we're gonna get into the don'ts. So the first don't of social media is
don't be problematic. Period. Don't be aggressive. Don't be trolling people online.
No. Nice. Like to manage your mama talk shit.
Yeah,
because people be wilding out on social media, and I'm like, do you have a mother?
Like, you will see those Instagram comments will expose
the shade
like,
room. You ain't got no sense.
Listen, I be scrolling them like,
and I see y'all's little comments on Shade Room.
Yes.
So if I can see it, other people can see it.
Yes, and that goes to like Twitter. Twitter shows people what you like and who you're following. So be very, very careful about what you're liking on Twitter, because I have seen some off the wall stuff.
Questionable stuff.
Okay, like please
some inappropriateness. Okay,
go through your likes, even if it's on accident, because there's sometimes you like something on accident while you're scrolling.
I like it.
Listen. It is on your profile, so make sure that you do not have anything in your like section, in the comment section, like that's inappropriate. Like that's affiliated with you, period. And there's no excuses to why. Okay, so yeah, please don't be problematic.
Be nice. Uplift people. You know, instead of leaving a negative comment, leave a positive comment.
There's literally so much stuff going on in the world. Like people going through things every day. That's not cute. Don't be on the celebrity profiles just being rude and disrespectful. Like that's not okay.
You never know what somebody's going through.
Never.
Like, you never know. So just be smart and be intentional and nice about what you post.
Be intentional. That's very key.
Alright, so number 2, don't post anything that's illegal. Y'all, weed isn't legal in Texas. Don't post it. Don't post you underage drinking. If you're not 21, can't drink alcohol. So don't do it. Don't post anything sexually inappropriate. Just be smart. Like, don't expose yourself.
Rule of thumb, if you can't show it to your grandma, your grandpa, don't post it on social media, y'all. Don't do that. Guns, like all of these things that you don't do that. That's not.
Because like, think about it. If you want to be a doctor, imagine your patient scrolling down and seeing their doctor with no clothes on, getting drunk, binge drinking, I don't know, shooting up marijuana, I don't know, heroin or whatever. Like, nobody wants to see that. Your patients are definitely not going to want to see that, and that's going to cause you legal problems.
Yeah. We have a lot of other issues to deal with. So yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. We've already mentioned this, but number 3 is don't rely on the privacy settings. So even though we told you what to do is to put your stuff on private, don't rely on that. So still make sure that you're holding yourself accountable and you're not putting anything that's inappropriate or that will, like be negative in somebody else's eyes.
Yeah.
Just be careful about the privacy setting thing.
Yeah, because even some of your friends, like how many of us have friends from high school that we're friends on Facebook? Like I don't talk to them, but that could be something that they can like report as inappropriate. Like there's so many things that could happen that you don't really know who's following you.
That's true.
So it's like just be very careful and mindful of like what you're posting, regardless of whether it's on private or not.
People can be creeping and take the screenshots and
yeah,
so be careful.
Facts.
Alright, so number 4, don't have an embarrassing handle or something that's inappropriate. Don't have at Barbie Girl or at your daddy's favorite. Like, I don't know. Just don't have anything.
Put your name. Or the thing is, there's some people who change their names like when it regards to like interview season for residency and stuff. That's like for the purpose of just not.
They like completely change their name. Like they either put their name backwards or put some stupid name. But that's different.
Yeah.
But as like a handle that you're actually giving out to people and that you're representing as yourself, don't put anything that's just don't.
Put something that's like you can identify.
Yeah.
Like they can identify you.
Alright, so number 5, don't use strange or inappropriate hashtags. So like that just goes back to like, whatever you put on the internet, it can reflect to you. So even if it's just a hashtag or whatever you put, like if you write a post and like what you're writing in the post, if you post a picture and like, the little comment or whatever, like be mindful of what you put because people see everything.
Yeah.
So don't have any inappropriate hashtags or just like, weird hashtags. Like make sure your hashtags are appropriate. They can be funny, of course, whatever, but nothing like, inappropriate or strange or offensive.
Yeah.
That.
So yeah, it's kind of like sometimes you think this is all common sense, but there are some people out there who really are just oblivious to this stuff, and it's like this is the y'all's reminder. Like just be appropriate on the internet. People can search you, search yourself, and like we've all heard stories about people who've gotten accepted into medical school or into professional school, and then they're racist or homophobic or transphobic tweets got put out, and like now no one wants to deal with you. So it's like it's not worth it, period. Like I personally don't feel like you should be judged for something that you said when you were like in middle school. But we all have seen celebrities being dragged for old tweets. Like you don't want to be that girl. Okay? You don't want to be that. So just be careful and be mindful of everything that you post. Be very intentional with what you post.
Very intentional. Like think about it. Don't just post stuff all willy-nilly. Like when you write a post or like have a photo or something, like because I do this, I think about it.
Yeah.
Like I really think about it. Be like, do you really want to post this? Like, is this actually does this reflect who you really are? Like, does this show yourself how you want to be shown and like expressed? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, it does. And then I post it. Don't just like post stuff all willy-nilly and then like delete it later because there's people who saw it.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's people who might have like screen grabbed it or screenshotted it. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I guess it's time for our gem for the end of the video. And we haven't done it in a while.
We haven't. Oh, guys. On this blog thing.
Yeah.
Vlogs are easy.
Yeah.
So, we know in the video we said we're not a blog channel. And we're not a blog channel.
We're not.
But, during neuro, it was really easier to do vlogs. So, we're done with neuro, guys.
Yeah. So we know you guys are in your finals week, or it's coming up for some of y'all. Some of y'all might be in it studying right now, like in dead week right now, who knows. But we just want to encourage you guys to just keep studying. There's gonna be times where you feel burnt out. Let's keep pushing through. We are not retaking any courses next semester.
No,
we're not doing that. We're not asking for extra credit last minute. Like you're gonna do well.
You don't need extra credit because you already got that A.
Exactly. You're gonna secure your own bag. Period. Like that's it. Don't doubt yourself. We're praying that you remember the things that you always forget on these tests. And just go in there confident. Don't go in there like with a negative attitude. Like you're going to kill it if you have the confidence that you need. And you have to trust that, God has placed everything in your brain to do well in these exams.
But you also have to prepare yourself. Don't go in saying God got me when you have to study. So, I'm sorry. It's not going to work that way.
No, but for real.
You have to put in the work.
That's true.
And then rely on God for the rest. Okay, that's just my little 2 cents.
So yeah, that concludes this video. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe and share with a friend or two. Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, so we will see you guys
in our next one.